going into Delusion Field!
Manager, your cheering lines up perfectly with Suna's beat. Maybe next time you could join Suna for my vocal class?
So you're the vocal coach for Angels of Delusion. I'm definitely sneaking into one of your lessons.
Always welcome. So, what about the other manager? What do you think of Suna's song?
I may not know much about music, but from what I've heard so far, it filled me with hope. So, I'm sure it's a great one.
Thank you for saying that. But, manager, are you sure you're not good with music? Because honestly, my biggest dream is to write songs that bring hope.
Really? I'm honored to hear it.
Nice work, Suna. If you can talk like this while selling tickets, there's no way people won't buy them. Gong, I'm being sincere. I can back that up. Suna said the same thing to me, so it looks like you really are her kindred spirit, manager.
All right, everyone loves Suna's song. And if we want more people to hear it, we should start thinking about the Gilded Carrot Day performance.
Suna just said that we'll need about 500,000 dennies to prepare for the show, right? If I'm not mistaken, the lottery ticket I bought is about to be drawn. And the top prize is something like 500,000 dennies. What if... What if you happen to hit the jackpot? Then you'd have an extra 500,000 dennies in your account. But that doesn't help with our performance budget at all. Gong, you fool! I know you've always been super lucky, but how can you still be bragging about it at a time like this? Suna is right. I feel like Namgong meant she'd spend the winnings on the show, but Suna isn't picking up on the hint at all. It's okay. We've still got all the tickets. It's gonna take a while to sell all of them, but I just asked the Wishing Sprite. It recommended a holo commission to me, and the commission fee happens to be 500,000 denny. The Wishing Sprite? Ari has mentioned that a few times. Totally sounds like the kind of fairy tale a little girl would believe. Still, entering the Hollow is no joke, and fairy tales won't save your skin from ethereals. I'd better dig deeper if I get the chance.
But that's your commission,
If I take the commission, Nangong and Suna can handle the prep work I was supposed to do. Then the reward should count as the whole group's funds, right? And when I'm back from the commission, you should be finished with the prep work, and we can all go out and sell tickets together. Doesn't that sound super reasonable?
That actually does make a...
Arya, you just happened to get a 500,000 Denny commission? Did the client say which hollow you need to go to?
Let me see. It's pretty far. We're heading to Lemnian Hollow. Let's meet up in Phylum Heights tomorrow evening. I'll look up the route.
Arya!
Huh?
I heard there's a shop called Yum Chasin in Phylum Heights. The desserts there are really unique.
Since when did you get this fixated on food? Weren't you worrying a few days ago that your face looked round on camera?
Arya, you think my face is too round, so you won't take me out for dessert?
No, you're the one who said that!
Poor Suna!
Nangong! Now is not the time to make things...
So are you taking me to Phylum Heights or not?
I never said I wouldn't take you! We've done simple hollow commissions together before, haven't we? It's always best to have someone watching your back. I just thought, if we both go, all the ticket sale prep will end up on Nangong alone. Can she really manage it by herself?
Don't worry, I'll help out too.
Perfect! Suna and Arya take the commission while Miss Cecilia and I handle the show prep and tickets. When both sides are done, the three of us will head out together.
Yeah, some of the tickets need to be handed to our friends, and the rest we'll have to find a way to sell. Time's pretty tight.
Since tomorrow's plans are all set, should we all get back to practice for today?
Okay!
Managers, there's something I need to ask you. Managers, there's something I'd like to ask of you both.
There's no need to be polite, Ms. Cecilia. Just tell us what you need. What?
Right. It's just, when Belle and I say we don't know much about music, we're not being modest at all.
You two are being too humble. But what I want to talk about actually has nothing to do with music. It's about the wishing sprite Arya mentioned earlier. It seems to be some kind of a strange, intelligent entity. Ever since I met Angels of Delusion, Arya has often asked it for advice whenever something happens. Arya is very sincere and trusting by nature, so I worry she might put blind faith in that wishing sprite. But with the upcoming performance and some other matters, I haven't really been in a position to ask her about it.
When it comes to intelligent entities, Wise and I know our stuff. Just leave it to us. Another intelligent entity issue. Public security is investigating one too. What are the odds?
Great. Thank you so much. If you ever need anything, feel free to ask me for help. sorry, I need to step. I'll leave the wishing sprite to you two then. If you have other questions for me, we can talk later, all right?
Belle, maybe you should ask the angels about the wishing sprite. You are the one they're most comfortable opening up to. I can head back and discuss it with Fairy as well.
Wise. You just want to go home early because you were traveling from Wi-Fi this morning and then went out again this afternoon. Fine, you can head back first. Aria's right over there. Wait, maybe I shouldn't go straight to her. Better check with Nanggong and Suna first.
What do we do?
Relax. If you get too nervous, then pretend everyone in the audience is like those spectators we borrowed last time to fill the frame during filming.
You can't say that! Every Delulu is a precious listener to us!
If you go off-key on stage because you're too nervous, it'll only make our precious Delulus even more disappointed.
Oh, forget it. I'm going to ask Aria.
I'm afraid asking Aria won't help you much. She never goes off key. Time for a confidential Angels of Delusion meeting. If you're not part of the group yet, you're not allowed to sneak over and eavesdrop.
Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I wanted to ask about the... does Aria...
Oh, that's what you mean. I thought you were here to sign up to join Angels of Delusion. Alright. Aria's connection with the Wishing Sprite... It goes back to when we were trainees at that agency, with Suna writing songs for us behind the scenes. Ever since then, whenever Aria ran into trouble, she would go to it for advice.
Oh, I remember. It was pretty reliable. Its advice always sounded a bit vague, but it did help Aria make several important decisions, like... don't know. That's something only Aria herself can talk about.
I thought it was just the client's ID, but now it sounds more like some kind of AI assistant? Have you guys ever asked it for advice?
Let me think. When was the last time the super confident, super amazing Nonggong ever humbly asked for advice? Or actually listened to someone else's opinion?
That would be when Miss Cecilia pointed out my pitch issues just now.
That one doesn't count!
Fine. I just find it a bit strange to ask some unfamiliar intelligent entity for advice on important matters. But Aria seems to get along really well with it. Miss Cecilia probably heard about that.
Huh? No way.
Because the two of them seemed...
My virtue? I guess I am pretty honest.
Yup. If you ask me, I'd say that up to now, the Wishing Sprite has been a dependable guide for Aria. Like a friend who points her in the right direction.
But its taste in music is pretty mediocre.
Thanks once again for your honesty, Suna. If you're curious about the Wishing Sprite manager, you can ask Aria. She's always happy to tell people about that friend of hers. As for the commission, Aria and Suna may look small, but their teamwork is solid.
I see. I think I understand now. Thanks for letting me know. I don't see Aria around. Did she go upstairs?
Audience. Performance. Gilded. This is really important for Angels of Delusion. But the stage and the audience... Manager! Sorry, I was spacing out thinking about the performance. You know, it's our first time standing right in front of a live... You wanted to talk to me? Is there anything I can help you with?
No. It's just... You mentioned getting a commission from the Wishings. Hollows are dangerous places. Aria, are you sure this commission is legit?
Oh, so that's what you were worried about. I actually often... Suna, Nangong, and I often take on some simple holo commissions. Since our page didn't get many views, and our album only sold a few copies, we had to find other ways to earn dennies if we wanted to keep making music. And the Wishing Sprite's advice has always been reliable.
Does it advise you a lot?
Yes, it does! The Wishing Sprite is a good friend. A gift new Eridu gave me. If you don't believe me, manager, listen to this.
Wishing Sprite. I got a chance to let all of New Eridu hear my singing, but I can't reveal my name.
want New Eridu to hear more? Your name or your voice? My voice, of course. Then there's nothing to hesitate about. Wishing Sprite. A girl invited me to join her group. But if I join, I'll have to do more than just sing. Wishing Sprite. We've posted so many videos, but it feels like no one listens to our songs or notices our performances. Analysis. Online distribution is affected by many factors. Scans show your account's network environment is no different from the rest of New Eridu. And for now, there are no effective ways to optimize it. Huh? I know that. Hearing is a sensory channel that living beings cannot willingly shut off. And it depends only on the medium and the distance between the sound and the listener. You mean, go to the listeners in person and sing for them? But how can I? Like this. Alright, I'll try harder. And if that day really comes, will you come see my performance, Wishing Sprite? Maybe.
So the Wishing Sprite is though that tone does sound— No. Stay, but there's—
See? The Wishing Sprite really is a good, reliable friend.
Right. It really does seem friendly. I'd probably trust it too. But since it's still a holo commission, you and Suna need to be extra careful.
I know! Once I'm done with the commission, I'll focus fully on getting ready for Gilded Carrot Day. You'll come see us, right, Manager?
Every time I come to 6th Street, I end up running into you, Belle.
Do you know each other?
I'm very close friends with Astra. But Miss Cecilia, you and Astra?
Sorry. As well doesn't quite apply here. I've known Miss Cecilia for a very, very long time. So long that back then, everyone called her by another name.
Astra.
Even someone as young as Belle must have heard it back. Cersei.
So it really is you! I always felt you looked familiar, but I never dared to be sure. No wonder there's been all those rumors on internet lately about you making a comeback. Can I...
You know what? From my experience, every time I bump into the manager, something interesting, and the manager is a very reliable friend. She's the one who saved my performance last year on Gilded Carrot Day. Besides, she already knows the girls pretty well, right? Maybe she's the one who can help you untangle this knot in your heart. Why not give it a shot?
But honestly, it's not really a knot in my heart. Just a coward running away from their problems. The reason I retired is simple. I could no longer perform my songs. Maybe it was the PTSD from the Hollow disaster. And when facing my audience, in the wake of such a catastrophic calamity, I found it so hard to trust that my voice could actually heal them. I'm sorry, I think I got a bit off track there.
I see. So, what happened after that?
We found Aria. She stepped in as my vocal double and recorded for my last few shows. Anyway, without the Hollow disaster, none of it would have happened. But from the moment I made that decision, even if I still had a chance to be forgiven, that key is held only in Aria's hands. New Eridu does not need a disgraced singer who once used a vocal double, even if she was lucky enough not to be exposed. Nor does it need a coward who fled the stage, even if she was once praised far beyond what she deserved.
Well, if you ask me, instead of blaming yourself, you should be asking for her forgiveness. Now I have to go back and tell my dear friend that you rejected their invitation to the lighting ceremony. Am I hearing that right?
Yes.
All right, then. I heard she's planning to approach that rising star Vesper as an alternative option. It's just, she's an actor who's an intelligent construct, and there have been several incidents lately of intelligent constructs losing control and injuring people.
Intelligent construct citizens losing control and injuring people? I've heard some things about it. Seems like it's connected to that intelligent entity suspect on the run, but I don't really know the details.
Whoa, so that's what's really going on. I knew you'd have all kinds of juicy gossip. No, since the victims from those incidents have more or less recovered, and public security doesn't want to cause a panic right before Gilded Carrot Day, none of this has attracted much attention. Though I disagree with making any assumptions. As the host of the Yearlight ceremony, my friend is doing her best to rule out any possible risks. It's only natural for her to be cautious.
They wouldn't really take the singer off the program over such a vague reason, would they?
No, they wouldn't. After all, she's an extremely talented singer and an outstanding employee of Topps Entertainment. And you know how it is. These things always have to take the sponsor's opinion into account. All right, if you're not going to be there, there's no point stressing over it. It's getting late. Belle lives on this street. What about you, Cece? Should I take you home?
Wait. Manager, you'll keep this between us, right? Over the past few years, both my voice and appearance have changed a lot. Aria's wondered about it before, but I always brushed it off. I still haven't figured out how to tell her the truth. But no matter what, I want her to hear it from me.
Okay, I promise I won't tell Aria about this. And I believe that once you're ready, you'll tell her yourself. Oh, about that wishing sprite you were worried about. I listened to what it said to Aria, and it actually sounded like a pretty reliable friend. But I'll keep an eye on it.
Thank you, Belle. You really are dependable. No wonder Astra and the girls trust you so much.
Why are you back so late? It's almost time to meet Jane. I thought you were gearing up to join Angels of Delusion for their Gilded Carrot Day debut.
It's because you ditched me and ran off first. And now you're saying I'm late? But about the wishing sprite. Aria was actually very honest. I only took a little longer because I ran into Astra on my way back.
You ran into Astra? I see. Looks like whatever happened back then will have to be settled by Cecilia and Aria on their own. But this wishing sprite... like a certain
Affirmative.
What do you mean by...
Affirmative. Based on the speaking style in the conversation Master relayed, there is a decent probability that the wishing sprite is, in fact, an advanced intelligent data entity.
Alright. Fairy, so what you're saying is, powerful AIs all talk like that? Then, if the wishing sprite really is an advanced AI, do you have any relevant information? Any suspects?
Even if you don't have anything for now, with your capabilities, looking into it shouldn't be difficult.
Negative. As an AI assistant, I always abide by the law and strictly follow New Eridu Civil Code. I do not, and will not, condone the unauthorized acquisition of citizens' personal information, or the invasion of their privacy in any form.
That's quite an irrefutable privacy protection statement. If it hadn't come from Fairy, it might have sounded a little more convincing.
Yeah, why don't you tell that to the HDD's previous firewall program? But as master, I've decided to respect Fairy's choice.
Alright then. As the assistant manager, I respect the manager's decision. But still, considering the high-level intelligence data entity Fairy sensed in Lockspring before, plus the Wishing Sprite and public security suspect. There's been a lot of unexpected situations. Is there even a connection between them? Or should we wait for Jane to get here and hear her out before we start analyzing?
Speaking of which, Fairy is being unusually strict about rules today. Could it be because a PubSec officer is visiting?
Little guy, are you really gonna say no to your top VIP customer? Long time no see. I already gave you the rundown over the phone. To spare you any surprises, the client asked me to stop by and introduce you to.
What kind of friend would surprise my brother and me? Huh?
Are you two the owners of this?
Huh?
Let's get down to business.
Huh?
Sir, someone here apparently can't understand your very straightforward commission request. And that someone is...
Greetings, Faith. I trust that Miss Jane Doe has already brought both my commission and my inept subordinate to you. Recently, there have been several incidents in the city where intelligent constructs have gone out of control and injured others. The culprit is suspected to be an unregistered illegal intelligent entity. A few days ago, an intelligent construct public security officer was taken over by viral code and delivered a criminal threat to me, declaring that this year will be an unprecedented lighting ceremony for New Era.
But from what you've told us, there's no definite link between these incidents. So why merge them into a...
Good question. The construct citizens who lost control earlier had almost no connection to one another.
But we discovered that while they were hijacked, they all displayed the same arrogant, mocking attitude, and their eyes showed an abnormal purple glow.
There are a lot of similarities among the victims. All right, you've convinced me.
Judging by its personality traits, that's true. But in terms of capability, its mobility far surpasses anything we've seen from past intelligent entities. After some complications, our tech team finally managed to track the suspect's whereabouts inside. Given Wi-Fi's unusual circumstances, I need a proxy who understands both Lemnian Hollow and advanced intelligent entities. And you are the best fit.
Thanks for the briefing. But who are you exactly? We don't know your name or your title, and that doesn't seem to align with the citizens' right to be informed. And besides, that suspicious wishing sprite just recommended a Lemnian Hollow commission to Arya, and now that's yet another strange coincidence.
Exactly. As proxies, we're used to the other side keeping things vague. But since this commission comes from public security, that shouldn't be the case here.
According to regulations, I won't refuse a lawful request from a citizen. But for the sake of your sleep tonight, I suggest we discuss it when we meet. Gilded Carrot Day is just around the corner, and time is tight. I need you two to start the commission as soon as possible and help us locate or eliminate that intelligent entity. My subordinate will provide all necessary instructions and support. Thank you in advance for your cooperation in maintaining the city's order and assisting public security.
17 whole lines! He said 17 whole lines, all coming out of my phone! I'm gonna have nightmares tonight.
That officer's subordinates tend to be a bit unconventional in their style. I've passed along the commission. I have other duties to attend to. So, I'll leave you managers and the case specialist with my wishes for a smooth job and hopefully a pleasant partnership.
Whoa, what's this? And what's that?
Please?
Whoa. Is this whole house really just for the two?
Miss Public Security Officer, is there something wrong with our house? My brother and I always file our fire safety paperwork and business licenses on time.
Public Security Officer?
Are you asking?
What I mean is, why are the two of you occupying 5 whole rooms on this street? And why are there so many screens? But with that many rooms, you really do need all these screens to keep an eye on everything.
This case specialist. What is going on with her? She doesn't seem to think of herself as a public
Sorry, Miss Specialist. You've been wandering around our home for quite a while.
Well, here's the thing. As the case specialist responsible for this commission, I must confirm your level of cooperation and offer. So, now, go make the best bed in the house ready for me. If the commission gets delayed, you two unregistered proxies won't be able to handle the consequences.
So, you're planning to stay at our place? It makes absolutely no sense, but for some reason, I'm not even surprised.
That might not be a good idea.
Please? I actually grew up in the outer wing, drifting around most of my life. I've never even slept. I finally managed to find a job on my own, only to be exploited by a terrifying evil boss, running around all day, and I don't even get time to eat a boiled egg. If even you two, the prince and princess of this grand estate, won't take me in, then I'll be...
Wait, hold on. This request... manage...
You make it sound so miserable. If there's really no other way... Sissia, I'll take my brother's room for tonight, and he can crash on the sofa for once.
That's fine.
So the room upstairs on the left is mine now? Then you two follow the plan we settled on and get some rest. The specialist will now retire to her own... This place... There's so much going on!
Go.
Wow! It's my first time in Wi-Fi. Is it always this...
It's usually lively here.
No. No way, I'm not going... what I mean is, as a senior case specialist, I'm always very careful about maintaining proper boundaries when handling official duty. But to make sure you're supported, I've selected an exceptionally skilled holo operative from our internal database.
But, Cecilia, you're barely wearing any public security identification. Why can't you move? Plus, that skilled operative is
Terrifying miasma and lemni... I've heard. She replied to me on
Internet?
Oh, what's strange... All right, don't worry. I have urgent business to take...
Strange. I've never heard anyone from Wi-Fi Peninsula mention anything about intelligent entities existing in Lemnian Hollow. Don't tell me it has something to do with the creator again.
Belle, didn't you say you had an important commission around Gilded Carrot Day? How come you're back already?
Shifu! I barely stepped out of Yunque's summit when a troublesome commission landed on me. Luckily, it's in Lemnian Hollow, so I had time to swing by.
I see.
Huh? I thought you'd finished everything and...
There's no need to dwell on it. If fate allows, we may yet meet again.
Shifu? Does that mean you've foreseen that we'll meet again on Gilded Carrot Day? Never mind. We'll talk about it when the time comes.
Not at all.
Huh? Shifu? You don't even need to think about it?
Ah, Junior Belle. You're asking about anything unusual because of that troublesome commission?
Yeah. I heard a criminal who's that
Junior Belle, you really don't understand what Wi-Fi is like around Gilded Carrot Day. This time of year, everyone's gone home for the holiday. If there were any strange happenings, or even just gossip, it would have...
If no one's chatting about anything right now, then nothing has happened for sure.
So you mean people in Wi-Fi have been pretty chatty lately?
I haven't seen anything. At least Vince, Lee, and Banyue Shifu seem normal. As for everyone else, it's not that we don't want to. It's just that right before Gilded Carrot Day, everyone in Wi-Fi is busy stocking up on gifts, playing matcha.
After the holiday.
If you're concerned, Fufu Yinhu and I can help keep an eye out. But you really should be prepared to wait until after the holiday.
That said, if the suspect really is an intelligent entity, something does come to mind.
Oh, wait! I've run into something strange, too!
It's nothing major, but a few days ago, when I passed by Junior's room, I noticed that the computer inside, the one that's usually left unused, seemed to be on.
Sounds a little suspicious. Maybe an advanced intelligent entity really is trying to sabotage Gilded Carrot...
Oh, Junior Inhu, so it was you who shut it down for me.
Your strange incident?
Yeah, I distinctly remember leaving it to download the movie before heading out. But when I came back, the computer was turned...
Belle, is this explanation? Anyway, there's no need to worry too much. If the...
Exactly. We're the ones lighting the year light. If anyone wants to sabotage the ceremony, they'll have to get past Shifu first.
true. The lighting ceremony is a big deal. Security would be tight anyway. And with Shifu and all the seniors helping out, there's really no need for me to worry. I'll go take care of the commission first, then. I'll stop by again when I have time.
Before you go back to 6th Street, swing by the temple again. I've got a good soup simmering, and by the time you return from the hollow, it should be ready. Take 2 servings back with you, and let Junior Wise try some too.
Besides, what Senior Inhu and Senior Fufu mentioned earlier, that the meeting time for the commission is coming up. It's about time. Let's head over to the cable car area and meet up with Cecilia.
Hello, are you the one who posted the commission, tracking a signal from... I'm actually...
Is it a difficult commission?
Alright, you definitely... Alright. Who you take as your partner for the commission is your call. But neither of you look anything like a skilled operative. And what if the proxy goes and tattles to my evil boss? She absolutely...
Actually, Arya and I have teamed up for several hollow commissions before.
Yeah, and if your time... Oh, wait! Gilded Carrot Day is almost here! It's fine! I'm a really generous client, you know. Oh, and you two should polish up your previous commission experience a little. Otherwise, she might look down on... Polish up? Yeah, just make up a few impressive commissions. You can...
We can't do that!
You're so hopeless. Hollow Zero, Nineveh, Miasma. Regular proxies haven't seen any of that. Listen...
So the partners for this commission... All right, the commission has to get done. Forget how Cecilia found them and set aside the... Cecilia!
What? Oh, the proxy's here! Manager?
Proxy?
Arya? Suna?
Oh, so you know each other. See? I told you this is a signal tracker. Take it with you into the hollow and make sure it stays calibrated. It'll guide you toward the signal source.
Take it with me? Do you mean Arya, Suna, and I are going in together?
Oh, I'm not going. I've heard there's miasma in Lemmian Hollow. Huh? I'm the brains responsible for planning the operation. Of course, I can't just head into the hollow myself. I'll be providing support for...
You didn't see that coming, did you?
It's fine, it's fine. Everyone has a...
Oh, right. I guess that means we're being open with each other now. Even though Nonggong isn't here, Arya and I will definitely protect you and help you finish the commission.
Protect me? Arya and Suna are both so young, and they're not even trained holo-operative. I'm their proxy. I need to find somewhere safer and fast. Better start using the signal tracker now.
Calculating route.
What? What's wrong, Arya?
Oh, it's just your navigation assistant?
Understood. Providing more voice options now. Current voice pack. Thoughtful AI assistant. Should you wish to change it, I can provide the following alternatives.
Playful performer.
Elegant mentor.
Carefree celebrity.
Hold on. I think a weird voice pack got mixed in.
So an amazing proxy doesn't just lead the way into the hollows in person, but also carries a voice-changing smart...
That's not it at all. This is kind of hard to explain on the spot. Let's get moving and finish the commission first. Then we can talk once we're back on 6. Let's find an open space and activate the signal tracker.
I still can't believe the manager is actually an amazing proxy!
It's like seeing an adorable teddy bear suddenly whip out a dinner knife and brutally massacre a strawberry cat.
Alright, leave it to me! Manager, if I start to look different, try not to freak out, okay?
One, Suna! You can do it this time!
I'll take it from here. How's this for an entrance? See? This is what I really look like.
Arya? Oh, so cute! Although you do look a bit rounder than the projection, but seeing such a cutie intelligent construct beat the stuffing out of those ethereals makes me feel super safe.
Huh? See? Arya, I told you everyone would like the real you.
But I'm an intelligent construct who deceived everyone with a projected image. I'm not the pretty girl.
If you put it that way, then why isn't I our proxies who used the video store to fool everyone? We're not really the managers that everyone likes either.
Then I'm just an ordinary person who's been fooling myself with an account nobody even follows. I'm not the idol you and Nonggong say I am.
Wait, Suna, that's not what I meant.
Arya, you've noticed it too, right? Everyone has their own little secrets. In New Eridu, an intelligent construct performing with a human girl projection is as normal as putting on makeup or changing outfits. And besides, if you weren't such an awesome intelligent construct, this commission would have gone sideways. Let's find the signal source first, then we'll get somewhere safe and give you all the praise you deserve.
Okay.
Oh, Arya, you're so stingy. I haven't seen a cute, round look of yours in ages. I want to be the big sister, too.
Once we find the signal source, how about I turn off the projection and go to Yomcha scene with you, Suna?
All right.
picked up 2 signal sources. Let's check out the closer one first.
Okay. Oh, I've seen that thing before. Oh, there might be some good stuff inside.
Watch out, Suna!
Sorry! It's all my fault!
It's okay. We can handle it.
What? Get closer! Snap the shutter!
Keep up with the beat. Marco! Hit the beat! Marco!
My turn! What? Look at the camera!
I'm here! Sing your heart out! Look at that! We're suddenly less torn!
One of the signal sources should be inside this building.
Oh, poor Bangu.
The signal tracker's response is getting stronger. Seems to be coming from underground.
Let's keep going.
Okay, stay safe.
Manager and Arya are both so confident, so reliable, so cool.
The damaged constructs around here have been almost completely corrupted by miasma.
What is miasma?
It's when you can't breathe very well. Is it starting up?
Don't be afraid, Arya. I'm with you. Yeah. Bam, hammer! 1, 3, 2, 1. Yay!
Hit the beat!
How's this for an entrance?
You're both so amazing. Last time I was here, it took me quite a while to deal with all the enemies along the way.
It's all thanks to Arya.
After all, I'm a construct created for... If I can't protect everyone, then there's no meaning for me to exist.
The signal's getting stronger. The target must be close.
So far, I haven't seen anything special. I've got a feeling this isn't going to be so simple. Otherwise, why would our client say all those weird things?
Yeah, what exactly is she looking for? Sparkle!
Yeah! Look at the camera!
I'll take it from here!
signal source is right up ahead. Stay back! All of you!
Arya!
You obsolete constructs should have been buried long ago! Don't you dare hurt my friends!
Arya, calm down! You're not like them!
Suna, watch out! Focus on the fight!
I would have said no to bad guys flying!
Here's your loser! Right here, right now!
System silent.
Those constructs probably... Although we missed the intelligent entity that PubSec was looking for. They looked like constructs that were being puppeteered by the intelligent entity PubSec is after. The ones sent to attack us. Considering how damaged they were, they've probably been dormant here for a long time. But you're our good friend Arya. Why does it feel like I just said something silly?
Right. I mean, no. What I mean...
How can that be? Your constructs of the same model and you're the same are two completely different things. They're not, and it's fine if you only say that in front of us. But if Tin Masters hear it, watch out. Your coffee might mysteriously taste a little worse than ever.
That's such a harsh punishment. But I agree with what the manager said. Intelligent constructs of the same model are like humans who are closely related and look alike. Or Thyrans who have this. Everyone's experiences, actions, and thoughts are completely different. If you think that just because you have the same eye patch and skirt hem as they do, you should be the same, then how could an ordinary human like me, who doesn't even have wings, be called an angel of
I'm not an angel either.
I don't care! I saw your wings and halo! Are you trying to...
Suna makes a good point. And she really did put a pair of little wings on her backpack.
No, that's totally different. Intelligent constructs aren't quite the same as what Suna was talking about. Humans who share blood and look alike can still live very different lives. And even Thyrans with the same fur color can have totally different... But intelligent constructs aren't like that. The reason we were created, what we went through, the long dormancy we...
Arya doesn't look right. I need to change the subject. At the very least, let's not stay in the hollow any longer. Since the commission's done, we can talk about the rest once we're out.
Suna, what's wrong?
You might be right, manager. I realized I'm...
No, of course, sorry. Proxy, can you find the nearest exit?
It's really late. Shifu and the others probably went to bed already. But Swabian Temple is big.
You're back, Junior Belle. Banyue Shifu is here. You two may want to catch up. I'll go check on Junior Inu.
Good evening, Banyue Shifu. I heard from Senior Inhu that you'd be coming for Gilded Carrot Day, and sure enough,
Good evening. Everyone at Swabian Temple was most insistent. I lack the appetite for indulgence, so I came merely to keep company. It seems Mr. Pan prepared a fine soup today. The young one at your side appears fatigued.
I'm good.
To borrow my energy cell for a moment.
An energy cell?
Unless my eyes deceive me, hot soup would not be of much use to this young friend. You seem to have something on your mind.
If I remember correctly, Banyue Shifu, you said something to me before. To walk this world is as to depart one's home for distant shores.
Yes, to walk this world is as to depart one's home for distant shores. When debts of old weigh heavy, they press not upon thy steps alone, but cast thy companion stumbling in the dust beside thee. It seems this young friend is troubled by an old debt on her heart.
Yes.
In the past, I went astray and nearly met my end before I could atone. If you are only weighed down by old memories and have wronged no one, I hope you can see through it soon and stop tormenting yourself.
I don't think I ever told you, but I'm actually a discarded construct. I slept inside a hollow until one day, I heard a hollow raider play one of Lady Circe's songs. The singing woke me up, and I left the hollow and I buried my past deep in my memory, and slowly fell in love with the city. And Lady Circe, I tuned my voice to match hers as closely as I could, and learned to sing like her, hoping to share that moment that moved me when I first awoke. Later, her agent started looking for a vocal double for her. On Wishing Sprite's recommendation, I went and recorded vocals for her last few shows. After Lady Circe left the music scene, I went back to being the ordinary Arya who just wanted to sing. Until Nangong picked me up at a broke little idol agency. So I became part of Angels of Delusion. Sorry,
Arya, your story isn't boring at all. Actually, Wise and I watched a recording of Miss Circe's farewell concert. So, we've been hearing your voice since way back then. It might be a bit late, but welcome to New Eridu, intelligent construct citizen.
Yeah. Even if this new life was only a brief one, I'm already very...
brief?
I've thought it through, just like Banyue Shifu said earlier. If I keep carrying those old memories, I'm afraid I'll trip up the people walking the streets.
Yes,
After running into those two corrupted constructs, and my thoughts feel kind of out of control too. I keep having these subtle, to make sure I don't turn into a monster like that, and to keep Nangong and Suna safe. I'm planning to leave Angels of Delusion for a while after the Gilded Carrot Day performance, and go deal—
What?
Please, there appears to be a misunderstanding.
Wait, Arya, calm down. You can't just suddenly decide you're quitting the group after that. Did meeting those two constructs earlier get you worrying about—
Kind of, but I can handle it myself. I said it's just a temporary break. Maybe I just need to visit the hospital, see the data system department, and I'll be fine right away. You won't dig this up later and tease me for being dramatic. Right, manager?
It's just a sick leave? Oh, thank goodness! I thought you were really going—
No, of course not. Why would I do—
Arya says she's fine, but look at her. That's not the face of someone who's really thought things through. Oh, Arya, if you're making a decision, maybe you want to ask—
You're right, manager. Though it's just a sick leave, and it barely even counts as... Wishing Sprite, Wishing Sprite.
There shouldn't be a problem. Based on how the Wishing Sprite encouraged Arya before.
Your concerns are very... Friendship and love seem to be feelings everyone in New Area truly cherishes, don't they? Of course, your friend's safety matters more than your desire to... Maybe it's better to deal with your own little problem first, and then get back on stage with your friend.
Huh?
You're right. You really thought this through. Thank you for the reminder. I'll go get checked soon. It's just... Gilded Carrot Day is around the corner, and...
Absolutely not! No way you're doing this! Arya, you're not trying to bail at the... We already agreed! The debut is something the three of us do together! How could...
Something's not right. The Wishing Sprite doesn't sound like itself. Calm Arya down first. We'll figure it out. Yeah, the Gilded Carrot Day performance. You guys, no matter what you decide in the end.
Yeah. Arya, you just get some proper rest tonight, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Please wait a moment. An H0L0 type intelligent tactical construct.
What are you saying, Banya?
The model of that young girl just now. If my memory serves me correctly, the evasiveness in her words. I believe it originates from that very fact.
I don't really get what those numbers mean. But if she's a tactical construct...
Constructs of this class are adept in archery, capable of deceiving foes through illusory forms. They once fought in squads, eradicating countless enemies, only to be discarded overnight and consigned to eternal slumber. For Arya, her present life stands far apart from that past. Thus, concealing her origins to avoid alarming her companions is not without reason.
Oh, that makes sense. I thought so. Those constructs must have triggered some bad memories. She's been scared she might hurt her friends. But when she talks about how she feels, it also sounds like there really is some kind of virus messing with her emotions.
It is possible that both explanations hold true. When a construct's mind is unsettled, their logic core may loosen its restraint. Should malice exploit such a gap, aberrant behavior may follow.
Those memories really are like pure malice to Arya. Doesn't that mean she's in serious danger?
In the absence of a safe solution, it's wiser to remain still and observe. Arya's heart is pure. Even if malice arises, she possesses the will to suppress it. You need only keep watch. I'm sure we'll prevent bad things from happening.
You're right, Banyu Ishifu. And maybe if Suna and Nangong could talk to her, help calm her down a little, that might actually be good for her too.
That's right.
Before taking a break, I should go say hi to Shifu and the others.
just feel like, compared to Shifu and the seniors, I haven't really done much for everyone. And last time, the ceremony with the mayor was such a big deal. Honestly, I'm still not quite used to that kind of thing. So I'm going to sit out the lighting ceremony this time.
All right. Oh, Junior Belle, you're here! Just in time. During the big cleanup a few days ago, Junior Inyo managed to clear out a room near the storage area. So I've settled your two friends in there.
Not that great. But I don't know Arya well enough to say. Tomorrow, we'll take her back and see what Suna and Nanga...
Yeah, Suna's
You mean that little construct girl? And the girl who was on the phone in the corner just...
Yeah.
They look like they've got a lot on their minds. I really...
If it's Senior Xiaoguang, you could new Eridu's newest Void Hunter. Even if you go in secret and keep your identity hidden, it would still be a huge encouragement.
Could I... be in a...
Xiaoguang, since becoming a Void Hunter, you've been buried in paperwork. If you stay at Swabian Temple for Gilded Carrot Day, someone will definitely come by and bring you even more work. And on top of that, Shuyan sent word back that he'd found some leads on the Qingming sword and is still following them up, so he probably won't make it back for Gilded Carrot Day either. You can go to 6th Street with Belle and take a little break.
But it is Gilded Carrot Day, and the lighting ceremony. If I sneak out to have...
With your seniors and me taking care of things here, you have nothing to...
Come to think of it, Xiaoguang just became a Void Hunter, and she's been in the spotlight lately. The lighting ceremony is the perfect opportunity for Yinhu and me to take over.
All right, Junior Belle. On Gilded Carrot Day, I'll come find you on 6th Street in the evening.